market gets wild, only one man rides it, the trading cowboy.
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Car like an open road, get it up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, our rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long it to the highs, yeah, chase that sun. Short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds, yeah, yeehaw. I'm the trading cowboy, get it up, catch that momentum, boy. Charts look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin.
Trading Cowboy is in the house, guys. How's everybody doing today?
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Car
Oh, is this mic real terrible?
Get it up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, our rope and I brand. This could be the best 8
Test mic 1 2. Test test. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test test. One two. Mic check, mic check. Crazy day, guys. I don't know if this mic's gonna work or not, but we're giving it a try.
Congratulations, well done.
Getting a little pop right now, guys. I don't know. Mic check, mic check. Almost hit 24,475, didn't it? Mic check. Still got a little bit of an echo. I don't know what it is. Mic check, echo. Mic check, mic check. Test 1, 2. Do I sound just plumb terrible in here, chat? Mic check. Check, check. Test 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2. 1, 2. Mic check. I don't get it, guys. Let's try to get through the stream, I guess. Check, check. Check 1. Check 1. Check. Check 1, 2. Check. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. Test, test. Test. Test 1. Test 1. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. 1. Driving me bonkers, guys. Driving me bonkers. Test 1, 2. Test. Test. Test 1, 2. Test. Mic check. She's got a crazy echo, guys. I don't know. Alright, give me just a second, guys. Let me try to undo all this.
Ring, bear flags, bull flags, a rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run. Long it to the highs, yeah, chase that sun. Short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best.
Test. Alright, guys, can you hear me now? Is that a little better? I hate technology, guys. I hate bad technology, I guess.
Sun comes up on the tick chart glow. Yeah.
Alright guys, nice little push up right there. Probably should have jumped in that trade.
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Jar like an open road, get it up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, our rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long into the highs, yeah, chase that sun. Short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds, yeah, yeehaw. I'm the trading cowboy, giddy up, catch that momentum, boy. Stars look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin.
Five looks like we got a little bounce. We're back above the 24 400s. That's kind of our pivot point for 0250. So see if we can't find a little trade right here.
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Chart like an open road, giddy up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, our rope and our brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long into the highs, yeah, chase that sun. Short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds, yeah. Yeehaw! I'm the trading cowboy. Giddy up, catch that momentum, boy. Charts look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin. Yeehaw! Yeehaw!
Looks like we're getting a little pullback right here, maybe. Let's see.
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Chart like an open road, giddy up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, our rope and our brand. This could
There's
be
a
the
little
best
inversion
8
deal, maybe
seconds
setting
ever
up,
hit
maybe.
this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long into the highs, yeah, chase that sun. Short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds, yeah. Yeehaw! I'm the trading cowboy. Giddy up, catch that momentum, boy. Charts look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Yeehaw!
Nice little push there. I bet it clears that top now. I didn't jump into anything. I should have.
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow.
There's the top.
Like an open road,
Dang
giddy
it.
up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, our rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long into the highs, yeah, chase that sun. Short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds, yeah, yeehaw! I'm the trading cowboy, giddy up, catch that momentum, boy.
Thinking maybe at least the 60, 65s.
One more trade, let the rodeo begin.
Villask. How's it going? Am I saying your name halfway close to right, buddy? Kind of getting that push. We kind of broke over that little trend right there. It's kind of what I'm looking at right here. I just kind of drew these two highs out. We just popped above it. I was really thinking this 65 level may be a good rejection, so I'm just kind of trying to be a little patient right here. Let's see what happens right here. I should have already jumped in down here where I had this kind of stop set, this buy sell stop. But I was trying to wait for this little bull flag right here to play out, and it was too late. So now we're just kind of waiting on this 5. There's the 5 minute. The only thing it kind of wicked down first, so that gives me a good sign we may keep popping, but yeah, and there's the push. Now we're just going to kind of have to wait for that, kind of that 480 area, and can see what it does if it gets up there. I hate to, but alright, that 449 area is kind of the 100% below the box. We fought earlier up there, as you can see, right in here. Rejected. Now we're just coming back up here again. We just wicked it. So I want to see a little pullback maybe. Find a little bit of support and then maybe get a push through there. Alright, let's see how it acts right there. See if it just keeps pushing down, or see if it just needed to wick those to stop some longs out. There we go. Grongy Tonk, what is up, buddy? You didn't play this? No, it's been kind of quiet on here. I mean, we got a few people on here right now, but it's been pretty quiet. You're the first popular one to show up. We kind of just got started. I was trying to jack with a different microphone a while ago, and it super irritated the crap out of me. So, just live on stream, I started ripping everything back apart and put it back the way I had it. So, I'm thinking about a long right here, though, if it pushes through this 50 area. My trade looking okay, but tight, boring range today. You make any money off this chop? No, I mean, I just kind of started back up. I mean, I passed that eval we had a while ago, though, I think. I haven't checked it, but I got it up to $53,005, so it's $5 over. I need to go check it in a minute and see if I'm at that 50% consistency or whatever, but yeah. Getting a crazy push down right now. Man, I really thought I was going to try to go up and make a little bit nicer push. Looks like it's coming to the bottom of that range. Kind of bounced right off that pivot right there, that 66.48.38. Wow, what a nice push-up. Man, I was gonna buy that. I was gonna buy that on a funded while ago at the 40s, and I'm glad I didn't. And then now I wish I'd have grabbed it there, but we really didn't have a big wick down or anything. But you're right. I mean, SPX bounced right off that pivot. Last 2 hours I've gained purely due to theta. My short strike on SPX is 59.95. Nice. Here, let's play a song real quick. You're here. That's all we need right now, me and you. Let me see if I can figure it out though. Let me see if I can figure it out first before I say let's do that. You tell me if it's too loud or not. Let's see. Both the same song, but a little bit different kick to it. Gronky Tonk. So tell me, I'll turn it up just a little. You tell me if it's too loud. But this is my wife called this one. It's nice, but figure on a big move before the day ends. I'm just hoping it's up. Yeah, me too. This one's called Riding NASDAQ Together, Gronky Tonk.
Sun comes up on the tick chart glow. Coffee in a thermos, boots on the floor. Zero dawn nodding in that busted old hat says, boy, this open's what we came here for. Trading cowboy laughs, say my first rodeo. Gronky Tonk man's humming low at the bar. Guitar guy, Yusef picks a dealing tune while Charles drives charts like a dusty old car. We're trader riding NASDAQ together in this wild screen rodeo. Marco's got that R&B weather, new jack swing in his soul. Terpinator calls, here comes the good news through the chop, we don't let go. Yeah, trader riding NASDAQ together where the green candles grow.
Yeah, Gronky Tonk. Yeah, my wife made all these for us last night. She made like 6 or 7 of them, I think.
Says one more pull back, then I'm done. Yeah. Marco singing sweet like a backroom choir while the spread runs off with everyone. Good news whispers like a back porch breeze. Bad ticks bite like a barbed wire fence. We tip our hats to the one still holding every loss, every win, every cent. Well, Trevor riding NASDAQ chop, we still all roll. Yeah, trade a ride NASDAQ together where the green candles grow.
Here's the other one. It's the exact same, but it's got a little bit different tune to it. You tell me which one out of those two you like better. They're exact same words, I'm pretty sure.
Sun comes up on the tick-tock road.
Yeah, I thought so, man. For AI, I mean, I know they take a lot of different people out, but yeah, it's insane how she can make those and it be that good.
Zero dawn nodding in that busted old hat says, boy, this open's what we came here for. Trading cowboy laughs ain't my first rodeo. Gronky tone man's humming low at the bar. Guitar guy yourself picks a deal in tune while
That's you, buddy.
drives charts like a dusty old car. We're trader riding NASDAQ together in this wild screen rodeo. Marco's got that R&B weather, a new jack swing in his soul. Turbinator calls, here comes the good news. Through the chop, we don't let go. Yeah, trader riding NASDAQ together where the green candles grow. Driving up, session taps his ring on the desk says,
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
I'm done, yeah, Marco singing sweet like a backroom choir while the spread runs off with everyone. Good news whispers like a back porch breeze, bad ticks bite like a barbed wire fence. We tip our hats to the ones still holding every loss, every win, every cent. We're trader riding NASDAQ together in this flickering cattle drive show. Marco's got that R&B weather, new jack swing in his flow. Oh yeah, Turbinator smiles, here comes the good news. Through the chop, we still all roll. Yeah, trader riding NASDAQ together where the green candles grow. Yeah, trader riding NASDAQ together in this wild screen rodeo. Marco's got that R&B weather, new jack swing in his flow. Oh yeah, Turbinator smiles, here comes the good news. Through the chop, we still all roll. Yeah, trader riding NASDAQ together where
This
the
one's
green
better again
candles
with that
grow.
sweet piano. Yeah, I think so.
Push through the lows, yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of what we got so far. We got a couple others. We'll kind of play some others as we go here in a little bit. That's kind of our group right there. That's kind of our beginners. I had a lot of the guys from the beginning in there. Got Mark in there, Good News, Zero Dawn, Gronky Tonk Man. We got Guitar Guy in there. So just a lot of y'all guys, threw a lot of y'all's names in there. A lot of our tried and true. Let's see if it rejects right here, see if we're going to get back above that little blue trend line. That was just the tops a while ago. If we push back down, I'll go short. It's tempting me. I want to see it kind of test this 30 area again and then push down, kind of like it just did. Just went in with 2. We're up about 300 so far. Just going to go ahead and put my stops up here in case it decides to rip right back up. Oh yeah, look at that. Right back just instantly. Should have just took the 300. Dang it. I was kind of watching SPX. I mean, it kind of had that kind of downside, kind of got that little. I thought maybe it was going to flush through. And then NQ just ripped back up 15 points. For no reason. I don't even know where VIX is today. Almost there, chap. There it is. $66.41 or $66.61. And we want 61, right, Gronky Tonk? Yep, need to break that and hold. Well, if it holds right here, if NQ holds right here at these 30s instead of me, I was short a second ago, I'm going to try to go long right here. I'm just trying to decide if it wants to hold that 9 right there at the 435 or... Looks like we may get some downside, but... Yep, kind of just as I thought. Let's see if it pops back right. If it pops right back up over it. Alright, there we go. Let's get a little push now. Up 500, 600, back down. Ugh, gonna give me a heart attack right here. Come on, let's get a little pop to right here. I'll take a couple off. Kind of point to the downside a little bit. ES is trying to get back over that 9. Not working. Trick is to put your face under the screen and blow upward. Yeah, I know it. Sometimes I raise my desk all the way up. Alright, that's not working. I'm going to have to get out of that one. Right back down to that pivot point. Oh. Funded accounts. Yeah, Drunky Tonk. So, the market closes for me at 4 o'clock. And so you have to be out of a trade if you're working through a prop firm, and then it reopens an hour later at 5 o'clock. So depending on which firm you're working with, you got to be out like 5-10 minutes to 15 minutes before close, and then you can jump right back in at 5 o'clock, and then you can ride it, all the way around the whole next day. So 23 hours a day is when it's open, and then it closes today at 4 my time, and then it opens Sunday at 5. So not really a longer trade, but you could trade at night and then turn around and let it. You go to sleep overnight and then still be in the same trade the next morning. But if you have a cash account, you can let it keep going if it's your own cash. But overnight, your margin goes way up, so you got to have more money in your account than what you usually have. So. Just getting chopped up. I mean, we're slowly grinding to the downside, but we're just getting chopped up. An inverse head and shoulders. Yeah. Trying to get a little bounce right here. Let's see if it gets a good pop or not. Didn't quite meet that low, so maybe this is going to be a double bottom. Let's see. It's tempting me. It's tempting me, chat. I have a pivot on XPS 6636. It almost hit it. Alright, still going down. Hit it. There it is. This could be the reverse. Yeah, I agree. I also have that pivot point right there on SPX at 6624, but good Lord, surely it wouldn't go down to there. Yeah, nice little bounce. This could be our good reverse. I think you're right, Grunky Tonk. There's the little push. I was kind of scared to try anything right there. I don't know. What do we think, guys? What do we think? Looks like we got some downside to me, honestly. No wicks on the bottom of these two candles. We're back below the 9. The 9 and 21 are so far apart. Could be a bear flag. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm watching. Especially on the 5 minute. I mean, along overall on the 1 minute too, but. Oof, yep. Let's see if that holds right there. I'm kind of a perma bull. Me too, for sure, Gronky Tonk. 100% bull. I'd really like it to pop right here, though. Not to the downside. Come on, get some movement. Come on. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Yeah, Grungy Tonk. I mean, I'm the one that always buys the lows and buys on the way down till I blow an account, grab another one. Eventually, one of them works out right, but. been burned on the top side more. I sell premium, so premium on call side sucks. And when bulls want to push, they can do it so very violently. Yeah, they get those shorts in there and they can really squeeze them when it happens, for sure. SPX down 100 points. Isn't that insane, Gronky Talk? I mean, you can't help but think they're just going to just rip it up in a little bit. Maybe that's what I need to be looking at. Let me pull that up. Imagine running that short all the way down. I think they might rip faces to the end of the day. That's what I'm thinking. What would be crazy? Like a 6670 is 240 bucks right now. That may be a little too out of the money, huh? Maybe like a 6660 right now is 430. Let me write that down just in case it changes in a minute. Probably will since it's already coming up a little. 66, 60, 430, 66, 70 was 240. I mean, they've already come up about 30 bucks. I mean, what are we thinking? Are they trying to trick us, guys? I mean, the AMAs are getting close together again. I mean, the 5 still looks like it could be a bear flag, but Yeah, it really needs to push to break out of that. Is this the short? Or catch the knife? It was catch the knife, and I didn't do it. Come on. Let's play another new one. See if you like this one, Grunky Tonk.
Boots on the desk, coffee ring on the blotter. Sun ain't up yet, but I'm hunting for dollars. Got my hat tipped low, screen glow hitting my eyes. Little heat in my cheeks as the future starts to rise. Charts look like canyons, red dust on the line. I'm roping in those breakouts, one tick at a time. Finger on the trigger, heart on the wire. Every little flicker feeds that fire.
Yeah, Walker Hayes for sure, huh? Yeah, I didn't think about that.
You know what I mean? Kick that open, widescreen saloon. Yeah, we shout you hard to the moon. High speed horses on a fiber trail, clicking these trays like we're chasing tail. Push NASDAQ, push those candles green. Let's rip, let's ride, live the screen door dream. Got my watch list loaded like a belt full of rounds. When that volume stampedes, you can feel it shake the ground.
I don't know if she can do like a specific artist, because if I put like the wrong name in there, it actually won't even make one. like if I try to put somebody's name in there. But she can put, you know, like rap, gruff cowboy, deep, you know, deep cowboy voice, stuff like that. So look at that pop.
Turn that fear into trust. When that trend line bends and the sky turns blue, I'm a cold red cowboy riding straight on through. Hey, hold on, hey. Push NASDAQ, push those
Jackson Dean, I'll ask her and see to make sure, but I know we were having problems last night trying to do a couple different, just some of the people in the chat even, I couldn't put them in here because their name was so close to a famous name that it wouldn't even let me put it in there. See if we can do, let's see, let me find another one. Some of them aren't very long. This is kind of the same one, I think, but a different.
Boots on the desk, coffee ring on the blotter. Sun ain't up yet, but I'm hunting for dollars. Got my head tipped low, screen glow hitting my eyes. A little heat in my cheeks as the future starts to rise. Charts are like canyons, red dust on the line. I'm roping in those breakouts one tick at a time. Finger on the trigger, heart on the wire. Every little flicker feeds that fire. Push NASDAQ, push those candles green. Let's rip, let's ride, you know what I mean. Kick that open widescreen saloon. Yeah, we shout yee-ho to the moon. High speed horses on a fiber trail, clicking these trades like we're chasing tail. Push NASDAQ, push those candles green. Let's rip, let's ride, live the screen door dream. Got my watch list loaded like a bell full of rounds. When that volume stampedes, you can feel it shake the ground. Oh yeah. Chat room talking like campfire talk at night. We're telling tales of a limit feels we barely survive. Win streaks, whipsaw, same old song. One good runner and I'm right back on. Push NASDAQ, push those candles green. Let's rip, let's ride, you know what I mean. Kick that open widescreen saloon. Come on, we shout yee-haw to the moon. High speed horses on a fiber trail, clicking these trades like we're chasing tail. Push NASDAQ, push those candles green. Let's rip, let's ride, live the screen door dream. I've been stopped out, locked out, flat in the dust, but I saddle up it open, turn that fear into trust. When that trend line bends and the sky turns blue, I'm a cold red cowboy riding straight on through. Push NASDAQ, push those candles green. Let's rip, let's ride, you know what I mean. Kick that open widescreen saloon. Hands up high, we howl at the moon. High speed horses on a fiber trail, clicking these trades like we're chasing tail. Push NASDAQ, push those candles green. Let's rip, let's ride till the closing bell scream. Whoa, 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 whoa.
There's a little push. I know it. I was trying to get moved back over on this chart here. I was going to draw a little line up there at the top, and then boom. Yeah, that's what I have right here. I'm watching on my regular trading chart. I just thought I'd get a good confirmation on the 5 if it broke that to the bear flag. Pretty good rejection right off that pivot point. Kind of getting into that, kind of at least starting to get into that bear flag move on the 5. See if we can bust back through right there. Just went in with 2 minis. Stop's going to be in the 74s, so want to get back above that blue line real fast. Get up there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Gronky Tonk. Like we ran out of juice. Market's just not feeling it today, is it? Not for the Bulls, yeah. Wonder if the only time we're going up is when the Bears are selling some of their profit, taking some profit. I mean, I clearly shouldn't have done a long, because when you look over here, I mean, we finally cleared my little bear flag breakout to the downside on a 5-minute, but it looked totally different on a 1. It's a little relief. Keep pushing. Alright, I'm going to take 2 off right there. There we go. I'm just going to put these stops down here so it doesn't come down. That was a nice push. It wicked through too fast. I think we're going to get some downside now if it don't push back up. Yeah, here it comes. Come on. Hey, Charles. Here, just like to drop some likes before going to my next meeting. Man, you're the man. I appreciate it, buddy. Pop out anytime you want. But while you're here, I'm going to play one of these songs that we got right here. And one of the lyrics in this one, Charles, it says, "Why Charles drives charts like a dusty old car."
Trading cowboy laughs ain't my first rodeo. Gronky tone man's humming low at the bar. Guitar guy yourself picks a deal in tune, while Charles drives charts like a dusty old car. We're trader riding NASDAQ together in this wild screen rodeo. Marco's got that R&B weather, a new jack swing in his soul. Turbinator calls, here comes the good news. Through the chop, we don't let go. Yeah, trader riding NASDAQ together, where the green candles grow. Driving up Session taps his ring.
This is our song. This is our collective song right here, guys.
Then I'm done. Yeah, Marco singing sweet like a backroom choir while the spread runs off with everyone. Good news whispers like a back porch breeze. Bad ticks bite like a barbed wire fence. We tip our hats to the ones still holding every loss, every win, every cent. We're trader riding NASDAQ together in this flickering cattle drive show. Marco's got that R&B weather, new jack swing in his flow. Oh yeah, Turbinator smiles, here comes the good news. Through the chop, we still all roll. Yeah, trader riding NASDAQ.
I will, Charles. I'll try it here in a minute, but worst case, I'll send it to you tonight when my wife gets home if I can't figure out how to link it in there. But I'll link it to you direct. Too much no rush. I can get it before then for sure. Worst case, I can mail it to you by then.
Marco's got that R&B weather, new jack swing in his flow. Oh yeah, Turbinator smiles, here comes the good news.
Look at that.
Through the chop, we still all roll. Yeah, trader riding NASDAQ together, where the green candles grow.
All right, Charles. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, Charles. Have a good weekend. Man, Gronky Tonk, what a push, huh, buddy? How much is that helping you out? I missed the whole freaking thing listening to my music. But it did make the market push. I'm at 40%. I'm looking to let this thing expire worthless for full profit. Nice. I mean, that was a good wick right there. It came all the way back down and just rocketed back up, but I may start squeezing some shorts right here, Gronky Tonk. Yeah, look at that. I'm still not in. That gummit. Oh, I know. Let's see what that stinking... Well, if they just kick these SPXs a little bit. So they're actually just now coming back to the break even. the 60 and the 6670 anyways. Oh no, Grunky Tonk, that's what we're all here for. I mean, I know at the end of the day, if I tell y'all I'm going long, I'm clicking my buttons and y'all are clicking yours, and same if you tell me you're long, if I decide to join you, I'm clicking my side too. So, and that's what I just want everybody to realize, you know. At the end of the day, you're clicking your own buttons. But look at this push though. Oh, I fought this thing a while ago on one of my fundage for like 20 minutes and kept getting stopped out. Made like 85 bucks. And then right here, this would have been $1,200. Oh, shoot. For one contract. This was kind of rejection earlier, but I was kind of expecting NQ to wick above the 443 before we did that. Maybe even up to the 450s, but let's see how this plays out. Wow, there's that 650 push. Yeah, exactly, Gronky Tonk. And I'm kind of watching. Driving a Session has been talking to me here lately about like inside candles. So I think what this is kind of an inside candle compared to this one. Yeah, I know. I was just looking at the 660. It was a little bit higher a second ago, but when we looked at it a while ago, it was 430 bucks for one 660 day, and it's at 530 right now. But it was at 600 just a second ago. So now the crazy part is, at one time today, that 6660 call was worth 7600 bucks. Oh yeah, Gronky Tonk. I used to take my SPX money at the end of the week. Of course, I would buy like early in the morning and kind of play the open. But at the end, I would literally go in, and it's not quite close to the end yet. But I would literally go in, and if you get like $5 out of the money, sometimes you could buy those things for anywhere from 10 to 50 bucks. And I literally just buy those on a whim. And if it would rip up, I mean, I could make $1,000 pretty fast. But it was pretty much I was just spinning the slot machine. There's that push though. Nice rip. I mean, ever since we cleared my little blue line that I drew, that told us to go long. What an idiot. Now we're up 60 points. Yeah, you're right about that on Robinhood. That's why I went to Weeble. I did. I mean, I played a couple longs earlier, but I should have just stayed in. I mean, I think I made 607 on this account when we did that. Yeah, 607.50 is what this one's up for the day, but Once I get my account up some more, I'll do a little more. I was thinking at the 66.34, I should just go along and hold. Could have hit 23 points on SPX. Yeah, I mean, it's good to get that account built up. I mean, you don't want to sit here and work on it and then blow it in one trade anyway, right? I mean, so be smart. Don't be like Trading Cowboy. I'm risking more than I should, but motto is no risk it, no biscuit. That's right. Me too, Gronky Tonk. I mean, I got one right now, and I always preach on funded accounts. Once you get up to where you're above the buffer, you've reached everything, and you can take money out. If it's $500, $800, $1,000, $2,000, if it's the max, take it out. Well, I've got two accounts right now that's at they're at 53,274, so they're up $3,200. So I could technically take out $1,200 on each, but I want to get them up to 2,000. So I'm being super careful with them. I mean, I've gotten in trouble a couple times, but I need to do what I tell everybody to do and just go ahead and take that out and then trade it like normal. But I haven't taken any payouts yet this month. I think I took one out on the... No, that was the 28th. So no, I didn't even take one out on the 1st, but... I'd like to get these up a little bit more just so I could kind of meet my monthly quota, because I didn't meet it last month. I think we got another bull flag. Yeah, you're right. It's just going to bull flag me to death because I'm not in. I mean, look, this is a 2-minute chart, but I mean, it's just riding that trend line nice and neat, staying above the 9. Come on, chat. Let's get a good trade. Gronky Tonk's already in a good one. Yeah, that 660 calls back up to 530, so it's up $100, so 25% roughly, not quite 25%. Yeah, I don't remember what level that is, but if you get a certain option level, I know you can. I think they have to approve you for that. First time I ever traded SPX on Robinhood. I wonder if they will close out or let it expire worthless. I'd be pissed if they close it out. You know, I'm not sure, but I kind of think on Robinhood, on SPX, don't they let it go to close maybe? They should because it's cash settled. Yeah, I kind of think they changed that. I kind of think that's why I went ahead and started doing SPX when I would do it on them. All right, just took one off there. Got one more. It's in profit. I'll try to give it just a hair bit of room unless it runs up here and wicks me out. But all right, we're guaranteed 10 points. All right, I hit that one. So I think we got another roughly 400 out of that. So we're up 1,045 on this account now. Can't do that on my funded Grunky Tonk, but I can do it on that eval right there. Coming up on 2 o'clock here. What time is it where you're at, Gronky Tonk? Is it 2 or 3 or what time zone do I usually when Greg's here? I gotta say it's coming up on 3. So you're 3 p.m. So I'm 2 p.m. So. SPX kind of coming back to that pivot point. Nvidia's, I mean, it's this candle's red, but it's kind of holding this little area right here. VIX is popping, but it's up at the 200 and the 50 EMA, so we should get a little break on it for a second. So maybe this will give us a little relief, maybe, I don't know. I hope so. This is kind of a nice controlled rollover, but okay, it kind of went back up and retested the 50. It's kind of trying to push back down. I really thought this may be a little support area, but we really didn't see a wick through here. I want to see just a teeny tiny wick down here, maybe to the 20s, not quite to the 20s, and then maybe see if we get a push back up. I really don't want to see it come all the way down here back to the 12s. So there's the little bounce I was kind of expecting. See how big it's going to be though. Maybe we can at least build a little base right here. No, kind of wicking down now. Just gonna try one right there. Just see if we can get it bounced back up to the 20s real quick. It's a little dangerous, guys, but I'm gonna risk about 200 bucks, 300 bucks, somewhere in there on this trade. Okay, I kind of like how it popped back up there. It got a little scary for a second. They could drop XPX to 6644. I'd expect a pop from there. Okay. That's kind of what I'm seeing on NQ. I'm kind of seeing this area right here where it's at right now. Kind of the 412s on it. Here's SPX's 6643 area. $66.41. Well, I don't want $66.41, Gronky Tonk. I liked your 43. Or 44. I liked your 44 because we were right there at 43. Me neither, but that's the 618. Okay, on the fib. Just wanted to go back to the 420s. It's not going to happen though. Guess it depends on where you start. Well, in a minute I'm going to be starting back over at the bottom, Gronky Tonk. Come on, get a push now. Let's go. Trading Cowboy in the house. Push. 423. There you go. Now I'm going to trail this last one. Ho, 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 ho. Out right there. 1478. That's amazing. The bad part is I really need this to be a barely over 1500. I should have trailed it just a hair tighter. So we made about 450, 475 on that trade right there, guys. And it was all due to liking that 412 area. I got in a hair early, so I bought another one at the 412s. And then Gronky Tonk was here to tell me that everything was going to be okay. That SPX was going to bounce right here too, so let's see if this one works right here, Gronky Tonk.
Shout out to Gronky Tonk, man! Oh. Shout out to Gronky Tonk, man!
Oh. Sometimes I amuse myself, guys.
Sun comes up on the tick-tock road. Coffee in a thermos, boots on the floor. Zero dawn nodding in that busted old hat says, boy, this open's what we came here for. Trading cowboy laughs ain't my first rodeo. Gronky Tonk man's humming low at the bar.
Hey, Gronky Tonk, we just hit 650 subs, buddy. Unbelievable, my friend. Taps his ring on the desk, says one more pullback, then I'm done. Yeah, Marco singing sweet like a backroom choir while the spread runs off with everyone. Good news whispers like a back porch breeze, bad ticks bite like a barbed wire fence. We tip our hats. No, so you got a good channel. I'll help you as much as I can. Work will pick up for me soon, and I won't be around as much. Hey, I got you. I'm glad you're here now. I mean, anytime you can pop in, so. We'll just always remember you're one of the original OGs to the channel, right? I mean, I got about, oh shoot, I got about 10 of y'all that I really trust and appreciate being here. They really speaks up. I'm sure there's others in the chat right now. Don't take offense to that, but y'all start speaking up, I'll start listening to y'all too. That's one of the hardest parts about streaming that I learned, and I've only been doing it for a little bit, but I'm not somebody that just sits and talks to somebody all the time, especially if I don't like you. But to sit here and talk out loud to myself all day, that takes a whole nother breed right there. So I feel like I'm reprogramming my whole brain. I just like to chat when you're trading. Being alone sucks. Yeah, for sure, for sure. That's why I like everybody speaking up in the chat. And it's nerve-wracking enough putting a trade on right in front of everybody live on stream. And knowing if it don't work out, the people that didn't speak up or subscribe are just going to unsubscribe and walk and leave. Or that's the way I feel anyway. Some of them want to see you fail, so that's okay if they subscribe too. Alright, I really don't need to blow what I have right here, but I'd really like to, well, these are going to be famous last words, but I'd really like to get about 30 more bucks on this account. So I may have to take it off stream, or off the screen to do that. Oops. I know that's what I was just looking at, and it kind of looks like a little inversion right here. Kind of looks like a bear flag on the 1 minute, but kind of a little inversion is what I see. And then NVIDIA is kind of trying to give a little pop, but it's got the 9 and 21 right here, so it's giving it a little bit of trouble. Still has a few points to go down, yeah. Alright, we did it, Grunky Tonk. I got 40 bucks, so we're at 15.15 for the day on that account, so that's a good day for that fresh eval. We'll try another one now. We'll just rotate right into another one and see if we can't catch a couple good trades. This doesn't really look like a real good inversion because I like to see it kind of stair step and then a nice wick down, but if it can break this top right here, maybe a good place to enter. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really bother me if we don't have a wick on the bottom of a 1 minute. It does if we don't have one on the bottom of like a 5 or something. But then this isn't a true inversion for me right here. It doesn't feel like a nice little inversion like most of them. Most of them would look kind of like this drop right here, but it would be right up here. I was looking at the 1 minute, yeah. Yeah, see, look at that, right back down. I mean, NVIDIA kind of looks like it could be forming a bull flag. I mean, SPX almost looks identical to NQ, doesn't it? Look at that little pop. What was that about? Starting to get a little wicky here. I'd want to see a bit more of a drop like 66.42. Just kind of wick through that previous low maybe. I like that a lot. very cool. Excuse me, very correlated for sure.
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Jar like an open road, giddy up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing. And Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, our open eye brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long into the highs, yeah, chase that sun. Sure.
Been watching all day and I'd say we have the same ticker. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I don't guess I've ever really paid that close attention. But having them pulled up kind of side by side, if I do this, then that's SPX in a minute. I mean, it looks just like it in Q. I mean, the little wick we have right here on NQ is red. But that's it.
Boots on the desk, coffee ring on the blotter. Sun ain't up yet, but I'm hunting for dollars. Got my head tipped low, screen glow, hitting my
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, for real. Yeah, they are the biggest movers.
cheeks as the future.
And that's why I would watch NVIDIA a lot, right? Because that's on NQ, so it makes sense to watch SPY for ES.
One tick at a time, finger on the trigger, heart on the wire, every little flick.
And SPY moves a little faster, which makes ES move faster, so that's why we watch ES to see if it, because it usually moves before NQ does. So
To the moon, high speed horses on a fiber trail, clicking these trades like we're chasing tail. Push NASDAQ, push those candles green, let's rip, let's ride, live the screen door dream.
all right, here's this pull.
Watch list loaded like a bell, full of round. When that volume stampedes, you can feel it shake the ground. Oh yeah, chat room talking like campfire talking night. We're telling tales of a limit feels we barely survive. Win streaks, whipsaw, same old song. One good runner and I'm right back on. Push NASDAQ, push those candles green. Let's rip, let's ride. You know what I mean. Kick that open widescreen saloon. Come on, we shout yeehaw.
Oh,
High speed horses on a fiber trail, clicking these trades like we're chasing tail. Push NASDAQ, push those candles green. Let's rip, let's ride.
well, I'd grab two right there. I'm gonna try to ride those suckers back up to the top if it'll let me. I'm just gonna trail them really good, guys. Well, never mind. Got 150 bucks out of it. Shucks. All right, now we're gonna kind of wait and see if it really gives us this. I think it should give us this 378 area.
Push NASDAQ, push those candles green. Let's rip, let's ride. You know what I mean. Kick that open widescreen saloon. Hands up high, we howl at the moon. High speed horses on a fiber.
Let's see if this wick breaks this low or kind of stayed the same. I kind of wanted to see it break a little lower. Kind of 372 would be the next area. I'd try to grab it if it does go a little lower. Kind of bad to say. If you're trying to catch a knife, that's where
Bust through these emails. Take me higher. I'm staring down the bears today. Beat these bears. Push those candles. Get up there. Hey, come on NQ. Giddy up. Let's ride it all the way to the top. Giddy up. Giddy up. Boots on the floor.
it's kind of stalling out a little. In the day, I'd like those big impulsive candles. Glad it slowed down. Yeah, I don't like them either. I mean, I don't like this big drop we just got, but we're gonna give it a little ride. See, maybe it might come right back down. But at least get another 40-50 bucks out of it. We pivoted here early. Yeah, and that's exactly what I was watching. I tried to grab the top of it a second ago, then the bottom. See, it just wicked me out and then ran up. So got another 40 bucks out of it anyway. I don't want this to be a little bear flag, but I'd like to see a ripper. This probably doesn't look as good. That was the resistance there. If I draw it from here, if that makes better sense. Kinda. Sure looks like a bear flag on SPX now. Yeah.
You're a funded trader now. Trading cowboys, trading cowboys, yeah.
We do have some of the Robinhood, you know, kind of sell out for some of the standard options coming up at 2:30, so wonder what happened to our friend Zero Dawn. He must be working hard today.
hunting for dollars. Hey! Got my hat tipped low, screen glow hitting my eyes. Little heat in my cheeks as the future starts to rise. Charts look like canyons, red dust on the line. I'm roping in those breakouts, one tick at a time. Finger on the trigger, heart on the wire, every little flicker feeds that fire. Hey! Push NASDAQ, push those candles green, let's rip, let's ride, you know what I mean. Kick that open, widescreen saloon, yeah, we shout you hard to the moon. High-speed horses on a fiber trail, clicking these trays like we're chasing tail. Push NASDAQ, push those candles green, let's rip, let's ride, live the screen door dream. Got my watch list loaded like a belt full of rounds. When that volume stampedes, you can feel it shake the ground. Chat room talking live, campfire talking night. We're telling tales of lemon fields we barely survive. Wind streaks, whipsaw, same old song. One good runner and I'm right back on. Push NASDAQ, push those candles green. Let's rip, let's ride, you know what I mean. Kick that open, widescreen saloon. Come on, we shout you hard to the moon. High-speed horses on a fiber trail, clicking these trays like we're chasing tail. Push NASDAQ, push those candles green. Let's rip, let's ride, live the screen door dream. I've been stopped out, locked out, flat in the dust. But I saddle up at open, turn that fear into trust. When that trend line bends and the sky turns blue, I'm a cold red cowboy riding straight on through. Whoa. Hey, hold on, hey. Push NASDAQ, push those candles green. Let's rip, let's ride, you know what I mean. Kick that open, widescreen saloon. Hands up high, we howl at the moon. High-speed horses on a fiber trail, clicking these trays like we're chasing tail.
Yeah, Chop Trader, yeah.
Push those candles green. Let's rip, let's ride to the close.
You know, luckily I wasn't in that big drop right there, so I didn't get hurt, but now I'm scared to go long right here. Thanks, M. Harmon. My lovely wife made these for me. She's pretty cool.
Sun comes up on the tick chart.
Here's Riding NASDAQ Together. This is what this one right here is called.
Coffee in a thermos, boots on the floor. Zero dawn nodding in that busted old hat says, boy, this open's what we came here for.
I put your name in here, Chop Trader, but it changed it just to Chop, so you're in here for sure. Every time it says Chop, that was your name.
Guitar guy, Yusef picks a deal in tune while Charles drives charts like a dusty old car. Well, Trader riding NASDAQ together in this wild screen rodeo. Marco's got that R&B weather, new jack swing in his soul. Terpinator calls, here comes the good news through the chop we don't.
There's Mark.
Yeah, Trader riding NASDAQ together.
There's good
where the
news.
green candles grow. Driving obsession taps his ring on the desk. Says one more pull back, then I'm done. Yeah. Marco singing sweet like a backroom choir while the spread runs off with their
Oh, sometimes I amuse myself, guys. Here's the other one. Same lyrics, just different tune.
Boots on the floor. Zero dawn nodding in that busted old hat says, boy, this open's what we came here for. Trading cowboy laughs ain't my first rodeo. Gronky tone man's humming low at the bar. Guitar guy yourself picks a deal in tune while Charles drives charts like a dusty old car. We're a trader riding NASDAQ together in this wild screen rodeo. Marco's got that R&B weather, a new jack swing in his soul.
Nothing really going on right here, huh, guys? I mean, we just like slowed down all of a sudden.
Yeah, trader riding NASDAQ together where the green candles grow. Driving up, session taps his ring on the desk, says one more pullback, then I'm done. Yeah, Marco singing sweet like a backroom choir while the spread runs off with everyone. Good news whispers like a back porch breeze, bad ticks bite like a barbed wire fence. We tip our hats to the ones still holding every loss, every win, every cent. We're a trader riding NASDAQ together in this flickering cattle drive show. Marco's got that R&B weather, new jack swing in his flow. Oh yeah, Terminator smiles, here comes the good news. Through the chop we still all roll. Yeah, trader riding NASDAQ together where the green candles grow. Yeah, trader riding NASDAQ together in this wild screen rodeo. Marco's got that R&B weather, new jack swing in his flow. Oh yeah, Terminator smiles, here comes the good news. Through the chop we still all roll. Yeah, trader riding NASDAQ together where the green candles grow. Let's go, let's ride. Let's go, let's ride. Boots on the floor, charts on the wall. Coffee in hand, I'm ready to brawl. Up before sunrise, watch that ticker fly. Been taking them drawdowns on the chin, still I try. Wrist tight as a lasso, heart loud as a crowd. One green day at a time and I'm singing out proud. Here's to passing that big old test, raise them hats up high in the air. All them long nights, all that sweat, turn this wild good field to a prayer. Tip your brim, take a bow, saddle up, you're a funded trader now. Yeah.
Iron Gaming, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you here.
Friend said I was crazy.
Yeah, Chop Trader, I think we had everybody in mind whenever my wife made these for us. I mean, had you in there when we came to mind, had Gronky Tonk, Charles is in there, Mark's in there, Driving Obsessions name's in there, the Terpinator's in there, Zero Dawn's in there, so kind of all the OGs that's been with us since the start, kind of where that song came from, and she named it Riding NASDAQ Together. So, and this is the song she made for when somebody passes a funded, we can play it for them. Sorry for late, I'm in a setup today and I got 2 stop losses. Super job. Yeah, thanks, Chop Trader. It's been a little crazy today, Iron Gamer. It's been really hard to read some of this stuff, so. I mean, I think we lost an eval. I posted it in our Discord earlier, but I also passed one, so I posted that picture in there. So kind of an eye for an eye. I mean, I wasn't really expecting this dump right here, but now I'd kind of like to see us get a good push up, but I mean, we're in the 350s. It's almost like everybody's scared for the weekend. SPX is coming up on a pivot point at 624. NQ really doesn't have anything except it wick past the low. Yeah, it's 340. Don't ruin your weekend. That's a fact right there. Yeah, I barely got my last funded. Made 205 on it just to get that trade day in, and I just barely squeaked it out of there. Not this one, it was the other one. This one's only up 184 for the day, but only got to have 150 on them, so. That's what I tell them on Chop Trader. I don't know what your take is on getting payouts, but I always tell everybody, you know, if you're eligible for a payout, take it. Well, right now I've got 2 Lucids that are sitting at they're sitting at 1368 that I could take out, and I'm just thinking to myself, just get them pushed up a little bit more. So the last couple of days I've been taking it super easy on them, but I need to just take the payouts on them and then trade them like normal. But I was going to try to get a full payout on them, but that's probably the worst thing to try, huh? If you got it, take it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, why not take that $2,600? I'll probably just do that Monday. I just kept thinking, well, if I could get, you know, another $600-700, I could take full payouts on them. Oh, and that's not what I tell anybody to do, but
turn that fear into trust when that trend line bends and the sky turns blue. I'm a cold rig cowboy riding straight on through.
been there, done that. Yeah, man, I don't know how many I've got tilted on and ended up full contracting it, trying to get it back and didn't work. Or
push through the lows, break through these EMAs. Take me lower with those bulls to
my target is 24,764 according to the storyline. Stop loss 320. What's your timeline on that, Iron Gaming? That's a long way up right now, but I mean, look at that. We're getting a pretty fast pop right here. Took profit on my trade. I didn't want to stress today. Hey, that's smart. Super smart. I mean, congratulations for just being out. Right? It's kind of weird how we just sit here, wanting to be in a trade, and the second we get in it, we're wishing we were out of the trade. About 3 minutes to MOC, so. I agree with that 100%. Yeah. Minute and a half, guys. Be patient. Don't jump in anything unless you feel real comfortable with it.
Push through the lows, break through these EMAs. Hey, take me lower, watch that screen go gray. Hey, whip those bulls, make the green.
Getting out while the way is good. Have a great weekend. Yeah, amen to that. Absolutely, Chop Trader.
Send it through the come on and cue. Let's ride it to the bottom. Break that view up. Show 'em how we got 'em. Take me lower. Don't you dare stop now. Come on down, come on down, come on down, come on down.
Hate the fees on XPF. I still have to worry about, yeah, PDT, yeah. Yeah, with the margin account. 20 seconds, guys. What do y'all think? Think we're going to get a ripper to the upside or up or down? I know I hacked to get out of SPX without using the head, but it costs more than closing. Yeah. It's kind of a crappy MOC right there, isn't it? Didn't do anything hardly. Do I spend my profit on MSTR or add to one of my dividend payers? Oh, that's a hard one. I mean, I sure like the dividends. MSTR may pay pretty good though.
Push those candles green, let's rip, let's ride, you know what I mean.
Outlaw President. There's Jose. What's up, buddy? Heck yeah. Jose's in the house, guys. What are you thinking, Jose? How'd your day go? I expect to push up, honestly, but it'll probably dump. I mean, I was kind of surprised MOC wasn't more of what it was. I mean, it kind of had that push up and then that drop. But now we're getting that kind of pop up. So I hate to jinx anything, but I kind of think we see 24,400. I'm not going to do anything, I don't think. A little excited for the weekend, guys. I got 2 more monitors coming. They got here a while ago, I think, but I'll have 5 external monitors and then my 2 computer screen monitors running, so I won't have to look to the right anymore. I need to be looking to the left a little bit because it hurts my neck all the time to look to the right, but I'll be even brighter next week because I'll have the 2 extra monitors above me. I'm gonna have to put an electrical substation outside. Grungy Tonk went dividend. So high, I just want 5 to 10 shares before it comes to 3 to 5,000 stock. Yeah, for sure. We're trying to get that 24,400, guys. Can we get that 400? Growing Guitar, you too, buddy. I appreciate you stopping around and sticking with us for a while. We're fixing to get off here ourselves. I was just kind of sticking around to see if we were going to get that 400 or not. And anybody in here, remember, if anybody wants to chat or anything, anytime during the weekend, we got that Discord. So anybody wants to post their wins or losses for the week, it's in there. So almost got it. There's 396. Oh, there's 400. Right on the money. Now, why didn't we trade that, guys?
Sun comes up on the tick-tock road. Coffee in a thermos, boots on the floor. Zero dawn nodding in that busted old hat says, boy, this open's what we
All right, that was the week through the 400. Let's go ahead and call it, guys. Thanks for everybody being here, like always. Man, we've had a crazy week, guys. I mean, we've gained so many freaking followers. Appreciate all the true OGs stepping out here. Right now, we're at 653 subs. Looks like we're kind of trying to glitch anyway a little bit, but looks like we're glitching pretty bad, aren't we? Let me get a little refresh right here, see if that helps. All right, maybe not, but hey, thanks everybody. Hey, remember, thank the good Lord up above. This is every day for the new day, for the gift of life that He gave us. Remember to walk in faith, not by fear, but trusting in Him. He'll always calm your mind when anxiety arises. Remember that your peace is greater than any worries you have. Yeah, guys, I mean, as you go through this weekend, just remember to love well, listen more, speak kindness, and reflect your character in all you do. That'll strengthen you, right? Keep your faith strong. Make sure you do the right thing so when you walk up to the throne of Jesus, you can walk up there with confidence and grace. Appreciate everybody for being here. God bless. Remember, the Trading Cowboy loves you. There's nothing you can do about it. Have a great weekend, guys. Giddy up.
When the market gets wild, only one man rides it, the Trading Cowboy.
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Jar like an open road, get it up, let's go. I'm the Trading Cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, a rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land.